Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the top 10 countries that are giving the cold shoulder to the good old US of A. Stay tuned to find out which nations are distancing themselves and why. First up, we've got China, a country that's less made in China and more made its own damn thing. The US and China have been locked in a trade war that's more passive-aggressive than a group chat after someone forgets to refill the Brita. And let's not forget the whole TikTok debacle. Remember that? It was like watching your parents try to understand how to go viral. Next up is Russia, a country that needs no introduction, mostly because it keeps introducing itself into global conflicts. We're talking decades of mistrust, from the Cold War to election interference allegations that are shadier than a Siberian winter. Moving on to Iran, a country that's been on the receiving end of more US sanctions than compliments. The nuclear deal offered a glimmer of hope, but then came the rip in the fabric as the US pulled out, and suddenly, everyone's back to square one. Let's talk Turkey, a country that's gone from being a key NATO ally to a partner that's about as reliable as a chocolate teapot in a heat wave. We've got disagreements on military action in Syria, concerns about human rights, and Turkey getting cozy with Russia. Next up, Venezuela, a country that's been hit with more US sanctions than a piñata at a 5-year-old's birthday party. The US has long criticized the Maduro government, accusing it of corruption, human rights abuses, and basically running the country like a bad game of SimCity. It's a complex situation with no easy answers, but one thing's for sure, the relationship between the US and Venezuela is about as warm and fuzzy as a cactus. North Korea, a country that's basically the international relations equivalent of that one friend who always tries to one-up you with increasingly outlandish stories. The US and North Korea have been locked in a tense dance for decades, with nuclear negotiations that are more frustrating than trying to assemble IKEA furniture with missing parts. Let's talk Syria, a country ravaged by civil war and caught in the middle of a geopolitical tug-of-war. The United States' involvement in Syria has been about as successful as a vegan trying to order at a steakhouse. The United States wants Bashar al-Assad gone, but Russia's got his back, and the whole situation is messier than a toddler's face after a spaghetti dinner. Next up, Cuba, a country that's been stuck in a time warp longer than a pair of bell-bottoms in your grandma's attic. The Obama administration attempted a diplomatic reset, but then came the Trump administration, which promptly slammed the brakes on that whole rapprochement thing. Let's talk Pakistan, a country that's been both a valuable ally and a source of immense frustration for the US. On the one hand, Pakistan has been a key partner in the fight against terrorism, but it also has a habit of harboring some of those same terrorists. And finally, we come to Germany, a country that's gone from being America's BFF to sending passive-aggressive texts in the group chat. Now we've got disagreements over trade, defense spending, and Germany getting cozy with Russia on that Nord Stream 2 pipeline. Well, there you have it, folks. 10 countries, 10 complicated relationships, and a whole lot of geopolitical drama. The US remains a global superpower, but it's clear that its influence is waning, and frankly, some countries are starting to look for new dance partners. Thanks for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.